YouTube, it's echobear, and today I want to review an app for you guys that's called Fallout Shelter. This is based off of the Fallout games and is made by Bethesda. So before I get to talking about this game in general, let's get through the serious stuff. My voice is going out, that's bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad this is my last video. So like I said earlier, Fallout Shelter is kind of based off of the Fallout games, which I might not be uber fair to it because I've never played the Fallout games, but it's also made by Bethesda, which makes the Fallout games. Fallout Shelter puts you in control of a state-of-the-art underground vault from Vault Tech. Build the perfect vault, keep your dwellers happy, and protect them from the dangers of the wasteland. Fallout Shelter requires at least an iPhone 5, iPad 3, or iPad Mini 2. Build the perfect vault. Create a brighter future underground. Select from a variety of modern-day rooms to turn excavation beneath 2,000 feet of bedrock into the very picture of vault life. Oversee a thriving community. Get to know your dwellers and lead them to happiness. Find their ideal jobs and watch them flourish. Provide them with outfits, weapons, and training to improve their abilities. Prosper. A well-run vault requires a variety of dwellers with a mix of skills. Build a radio room to attract new dwellers or take an active role in their personal lives, play matchmaker, and watch the sparks fly. You might get to make them have the sex. Send dwellers above ground to explore the blasted surface left behind and seek adventure, handy survival loot, or unspeakable death. Find new armor, weapons, gain experience, and earn caps, but don't let them die. Protect your vault. From time to time, idyllic vault life may be disrupted by the dangers of post-nuclear life. Prepare your dwellers to protect against threats from the outside and within. Vault Tech has provided the tools, but the rest is up to you. What are you waiting for? Get started on building your vault today for free. So the first thing I'm gonna say about this, I'm probably gonna get a shit ton of flack for this because this is such a popular game franchise, but I don't want to say this. I don't like it. I don't get how it's getting so critically acclaimed. It's a babysitter app. That is essentially what this app is, but before I get ranty, let me talk about the aesthetic part. It's done in the same design as like the Pip-Boy kind of designs that follow through the Fallout series. So everything looks in that kind of old, like 50s-ish kind of cartoony area, which falls under the universe, and that fits really well. So all of that works out, but then you get into the gameplay aspect. Literally, like, I don't know why people like this. It's essentially you have to babysit this app. Normal apps that operate on a collect basis, usually it's like an hour, 30 minutes, 2 days, like there's a time span to it. Like it takes a while for things to happen. This one, my notifications are literally going off every 2 or 3 minutes. And if you don't check them and you're trying to progress through the game and trying to expand and do all these things, it just, you're worried people are gonna die, and then it's, for me, it's stressful. Like, I don't get how people are enjoying this. And I've looked at some of the reviews from IGN and looked at their cheats that they've put up on Snapchat, and literally the way you progress in the game is just by sending people out in the, like, the way they say to cheat the game and progress is just to throw people out in the wasteland to die. So, way to make another broken game, Bethesda. Like, it blows my mind that this is getting such good reviews from other people because I absolutely detest this game. Yes, it works fairly well. It glitches out a lot. Like for the past 5 minutes, it's been telling me I have a dweller in the wasteland when I haven't for the past 2 days. So there's just a lot of little things that make it really annoying. All of the concepts are good. You just kind of drag and drop. You collect stuff by tapping it. You send people out by dragging them outside. Like all of that works well. But the fact that you're babysitting this, and the fact, like, there's just such a gap of realism everywhere that I can't get into it. And I know that maybe because I'm not into the Fallout franchise and whatever, but I'm pretty sure in the newest Fallout game, you can leave your base and people won't start keeling over within 5 minutes of you leaving. That's my frustration with this. And also the requirements it wants you to do to get those little bonuses and the little bonus packs are sometimes really ridiculous. Like there's no rhyme or reason to them. There's no like feeling of moving up through the ranks when you could just be like, whoops, you're useless, out into the wasteland and die with you, or just throw a couple people in to make a baby, and as soon as that kid's grown up, it's like, whoops, into the wasteland. It just feels like it feels very pointless. It just feels like a busy work app. And like, it's not fun. That's my main point. It's not fun. Also, some of the mechanics aren't super well explained as far as setting up your base, and like the first one I made, I just had to scrap because I didn't know the proper way to set things up. I literally just had to be like, whoops, I didn't know you could combine identical rooms to each other to make a longer one. I didn't know if you leveled them up at the same time it would start costing more. So it all just ended up blowing up in my face because there was no instruction. I like games that teach you as you play, but not just throw you to the wolves and expect you to learn how to play. As far as sound goes, it's nothing too spectacular. It's very generic kind of noises that happen everywhere, a bunch of old 50s time era type of music and sound effects play when you achieve something, but overall it just feels really clunky and pointless. So I'm going against the grain apparently because this is critically acclaimed, but I'm only giving it 3 out of 10 stars. Because apps should be fun. It should be fun to play. It should not be babysitting an app. You do not need to babysit a piece of programming. So that's the reason I'm giving it that. Begin the hatred towards this channel. But I really, honestly, I don't recommend this app. You guys can still go out and try it if you want to, but I've given my opinion. I don't recommend it. I feel like it's a waste of time and just, you're gonna be watching it like a hawk, and that's not fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I kind of got a little ranty in this video, but make sure you like and comment down below, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye! So, ugh.